All right, welcome back. So what we're going to do, we're going to run down a whole list of Oklahoma breweries in existence or not. We're going to let you guys know what we personally think. Neither Brad, Casey, or I are getting paid to do this. We're not biased. I'll tell my best friend he's being a prick. I'll tell my best friend makes the worst beer in the world. So here we go. Brad?
Okay, so our first brewery on the list is 405 Brewing Company out of Norman.
Okay. You start.
I have had, I'm going to say, maybe 3 or 4 beers from 405. Everything that I've had from them that is an IPA or a sour is, no, I've still got another one, is basically middle of the road. I did have one of their barrel-aged FDRs that was pretty good, but it's just so far out of my way that it's like to go to the brewery, I don't fuck with it.
Okay. As Brad said, their FDR is good. Their shooter was good. Me and Jesse reviewed it. Their cool for summer was in a tire. It was like tasting. It's like having your face next to someone doing a burnout with your mouth open. It was terrible.
That's one of the ones that I had. The cool for summer.
Bad.
I had another one of their. It was some sort of a grapefruit sour that I got off the discount rack at Bryant, just basically to try it because Josh told me he'd sell it to me for like $2.50 or something for a bomber, and it was actually okay. Like it wasn't great, but it was decent. Me and Dakota drank it, I think.
But the thing is, you're going to see a lot of negative feedback from me and Brad for breweries that do not make new beer. They stick to the same 5 beers. Black Mesa, we haven't got to them yet, but they are getting a fucking -8. They don't make new shit. They don't kick out new shit. They are gas station, middle of the road beers. All right.
So you're talking like some Manhuge or Bush type shit.
They just don't give a fuck. They kick out the same 6 beers and they just want to make money off of that. Next beer or next brewery?
The next brewery is American Solara.
Oh fuck! I was there a few weeks ago. There is a reason.
American Solara is hands down probably one of the best. It's probably the best brewer beers.
American Solera last week.
We did have some last week.
Was it?
We had the one with the clown faces on the can. I don't remember what it was called.
We did a review of it last weekend.
What?
American Solera.
No.
Yeah, we did.
No, we didn't.
We did. Not last weekend. I love you too, baby. We're doing beer reviews, okay? Well, if you're cold, then go inside, silly Willy.
I'm joking.
Anyway, American Solara, they have some of their stouts on like the secondary beer market. A group that I'm in, some of their stouts, like their purple lemur and what is it, double purple lemur. I think they even have a triple now. Them motherfuckers sell for like $150 to $200 a bottle.
God damn.
Yes, I seen somebody doing the purple lemur and the double purple lemur like a combo deal, and they wanted $400 for the set, and it sold within like 5 or 6 minutes.
Damn.
They kick out some of the best. They do the best sours for sure. Nobody in Oklahoma does sours like them.
Yeah,
Their IPAs are top notch. I don't think I've had, but maybe 1 or 2 of their stouts. But
Apparently, I've never had any of their sours because
I don't think you have actually.
that fucking Prairie earlier was legit.
I have one of their IPAs. It's a sour IPA. It's called We'll See You Later. I'm gonna be sending that to Todd. So
That may be the one that me and Casey drank that he's thinking of, but we didn't.
it's
review
red.
Where do we?
No, I
get
said
some
we'll
of
see you
that?
later. Is all I said.
We're
Anyway,
gonna have to get some. When
there's
Bob
a
gets it, we need to review it.
yeah. There's a reason that American Solera, I believe, 2 years ago they got the best new brewery in like the United States or something like that.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, there's the reason American Slayer is that good. There's a reason Matt from Rough Tail went there. There's a reason that, the owner he was half the original owners of Prairie, correct? Chase? I believe he was.
No, wait.
Was it
Yes,
Prairie?
I think you're right.
Yeah.
They
Okay.
started Prairie out of chalk. Him and the other guy did out of chalk and Krebs.
Yep. Great brewery. I can't say anything negative about American Slayer.
I have nothing to say. I've been to their tap room a few times before I moved to the Oklahoma City area.
I have one negative thing to say. The only American Slayer glassware I have is fucking trash. Garbage.
Oh, it is. I have an American Slayer glass, and I think it's the same one that Steven has. It's like paper thin.
Yeah.
And
You can see shit in
like imperfections in the base, like it's like plastic or something that's melted in the base of the glass.
It sucks. All right, anyway.
All right, hang on. I got to unlock Casey's phone. The next one on the list is Angry Scotsman.
Oh, boy. I've known Ross for a long time, ever since he started up at the Brewers Union. There's a couple of beers I wouldn't want to get again, but there's a lot of beers. Okay, if you go to the brewery, you will get a lot of one-offs. The ones that do well do end up going to canning. I like Ross. I like when Cody was there, they were kicking out some great beers. Cody has since moved on. But Angry Scotsman, I don't see them going anywhere.
Angry Scotsman's Night Terror is my favorite black IPA. That's the best black IPA I've ever had.
Oh shit! 1 second.
Your camera just went off.
Yeah, 1 second. I got to edit this.
Okay, so back to talking about the Angry Scotsman. Their Night Terror IPA is it's definitely my favorite black IPA I've ever had. It's the flavor versus the way the beer actually looks is.
Yeah, when we reviewed the beer, I got a lot of citrus notes. Brad got a lot of earthy notes. I mean, it's kind of pick and choose what you like.
Casey's over here like, did we review that last weekend?
That was like a long time ago. That was like a year ago.
Yeah, that was a long time ago. They've had a couple of beers, like you said, that are kind of, like they're, I don't remember what they called it, but it was like an almond milk stout or something that I had. I don't remember what their occasion was when we went to the brewery that time, but I didn't get like any almond or anything like that, and it was kind of weird. They had a weird flavor to it. Most of the stuff that Angry Scotsman has, like they're fucking, that's the one that Ashley really likes. They're the Hell's Fire, is that what
Oh yeah, that is all right, Ross, if you're watching this, Hell's Fire needs to be canned. It needs to be a year-round deal. Every time me and the wife has it, we want Mexican food. As a matter of fact, what you need to do is have complimentary chips and salsa. Salsa made with the beer.
Yeah, that'd be fucking badass.
Do it. You do it. I want like 8% of the royalties. Brad wants a hand job.
I don't even want anything. I just want to try.
Casey wants a handshake and all you can drink beer for like, 4 hours. Correct?
I'll even pay you $4.99.
Yeah, he'll give you $4.99. He'll give you a high five and $4.99.
I'll even touch your balls.
Better yet.
That's what you want.
All right, next brewery.
So I guess if you're watching this video, if you're doing like a beer tour of Oklahoma City, Angry Scotsman's definitely not one you should skip.
No, go there. Parking sucks, but go there.
I don't even have to unlock the phone because I remember what the next brewery on this list is, and that is Anthem Brewing Company.
Garbage. They never kick out new shit. It's always the same shit every year. Let's go. Next beer.
Well, I'm going to add one thing to that. When we went to the Oklahoma Craft Beer Festival, they had those two barrel-aged stouts that were like basically a different variation of each other. Those were both really fucking good.
Next.
But other than that, they're fucking what is it? Their Golden Child or whatever their Belgian
Golden one?
Like
Golden one. Puke. I hated it.
It tastes like it's too acidic. It tastes like vomit. Okay, wait, hold on. Why are you drinking water?
I gotta counteract the BAC, man.
Let's see. Anyways,
next up we have Battered Boar Brewing.
Oh fuck! Go there. The thing is, you better have a GPS and like a guide with a staff that points the direction where to go to find the place. But as soon as you get there, boy, you better make sure your liver is on point that day. The lowest percentage anything I think we reviewed there that we saw there was 8%.
Yeah, nothing was lower than 8%.
What the fuck is going on here?
On point.
The first couple of beers that I had from Battered Boar, though, like when they had their bottling line or whatever, it was all fucking horrible. And until
fucking coconut.
Yeah, the coconut cream stout never really lost its flavor. It had a good artificial coconut flavor.
Yeah.
We drank the fuck out of that. We were buying every bit of that we could get from Brian because Josh was selling it to us cheap.
We were buying fucking
by the case.
Yeah. I mean, we had ice full of fucking coconut cream stout.
Yeah, that's good beer. But their Dante's Porter, I wanted hotter, but the thing is, we talked to the owner and his son. I'm not gonna mention their names. You can figure it out if you go there. And they said people were complaining it was too spicy. I'm like, who cares? If it's Dante's Porter, it's not going to be, neutered down. It should be what you want it to be.
The first few beers that I had from them, though, were almost horrible, and I would have never even thought to give them another chance until you went to their table or whatever at the craft beer festival, the one that I didn't go to,
Yeah. Yeah, they were.
And I know if you're fucking talking it up, then it's worth trying. We've been there.
At the craft beer festival this last year, I made it completely public. Battered Boar had the best table, had the best line of beers there. If they said it tasted like this, it tasted like this. It wasn't like the Prairie Crocodile, what the hell it was we did, where it said cranberries, we got apple. No. If it said blueberry, you got blueberry. If it said, vanilla and cinnamon and artichoke and fucking, fan dust, you got that. That's exactly what it tasted like.
That goddamn lime beer that they had, Jesus Christ. Yeah. And the owner told us that everything they done was made with, fresh fruits. It wasn't like, bags of puree that they bought or whatever. It was all fresh fruits, and they done a killer fucking job. That is literally the most slept on brewery in Oklahoma City.
Yeah. And
it's just because they're so far off the beaten path. I think it's like nobody really comes to Edmond for beer.
The bad thing is Casey's pissing off behind your right shoulder. The prices are a little steep, but the thing is, you look at the percentage. I will pay $4 for a 12-ounce or 8-ounce pour of a 9% IPA that tastes legit, or a stout, or a porter, or an ale, or a lager. If it tastes like what I'm paying for, then I will pay that.
I agree.
All right, next brewery.
Next brewery. Let me get this here. What, Brantley?
Hey, go to the. Hey, Brantley.
Hang on. I need to put my Face ID in Casey's phone.
Look at his dick. Gross.
The next one is Beer is Good, the big brewing company out of Norman. I haven't had anything from them.
Me neither.
I can't say.
No, me neither. Tom Chalice is always there. Apparently, they have good beer. I've never been there.
Yeah, I don't venture over toward Norman a whole lot.
We didn't go
you have to have a jacket on.
We didn't go to Zoo Brew, so we don't know how good the beers were.
So next after that is Black Mesa.
Garbage.
The only beer from them that I've ever had is the one with the lizard on the can.
I've had all the ones that are available at Walmart, and some were okay, but honestly, it's not worth wasting your money to figure it out for yourself. It's best just to go to these other brewers we're talking about.
The next one is going to be Broken Arrow Brewing Company. Never had anything from them.
Me neither. Never heard of them.
This is all coming from Oklahoma Breweries on Wikipedia, by the way. Cabin Boys is the next one.
Some of theirs were good. Me and you had some of their beers from 2 years ago at the Oklahoma Craft Beer Festival.
No, it was at the McNeely's. The only time I went to that, that's where we had their beers.
No, we went to the Oklahoma Craft Beer Festival. It was the weird looking beer that looked green. I posted a picture on Instagram.
Oh yeah, that's right.
It was really good.
I'll say the few that I've had from them are pretty good. I haven't had a whole lot. I do follow them on Facebook, and they post some pretty good sounding beers. I've just never.
We never go to Tulsa, guys. We never go up that direction.
Yeah.
So.
If it's not American Solera, we don't fuck with Tulsa beer a whole lot, really. I guess.
Or Dead Armadillo.
Next is going to be Chalk.
They're kind of gone, aren't they?
No, I still see Chalk beer. And,
yeah, the Chalktoberfest. The Chalktoberfest.
Yeah, they still send their beers out. It's not like what would you really call it? It's not a micro, so it's not like a craft brewery. It's like I don't know. Their beer sells in, even before our new liquor laws, their beer sold in like gas stations.
Yeah.
They do like a basic, a lager and a pale ale, stuff like that.
When I first started doing beer reviews, the very first year, me and Jesse did a bunch of chalk beers. If you're interested in chalk, CHOC is the name. Go to my YouTube, put in CHOC Brewery or beer or whatever, and you'll find it.
So the next one is probably one of the most popular, not necessarily craft anymore, breweries out of Oklahoma City, but it's one me and Steven have had some good beers and some bad beers from, which is going to be Coop.
Coop does some good. Okay, the May the 4th be with you line of beers they did. Basically, it's Star Wars related shit. Every single one of the beers that we did, me and Ashley, was amazing, and we loved them. So, but they do. I will say that me and Brad went to their anniversary party 2 years ago. Crab cakes and football was amazing. All the rest of the beers were pretty much meh. And
hold up, their breakfast stout.
No, yeah, fuck yeah, nay. But they didn't have much of that, honestly.
You've had the Coop Fly Me Away super juicy IPA.
Yeah, that's a good beer.
Really good.
F5 is decent.
F5.
F5 is a super bitter IPA, American style IPA. I know you've had that.
I haven't had F5 in a long time though. When I had F5, I didn't really like it.
We need to go to the next Coop anniversary party because this past year they did like 3 variations of crab cakes and football. They need to do a lot. Oh god, that was such a good beer.
You guys need to start jerking my dick, pull me into these fucking.
Yeah, Casey don't ever want no part of this.
I do. I just don't ever fucking like.
Yeah, but when I tell Casey, me and Steven's going to the brewery, he's like, oh, okay, that's all he ever says. He don't ever fucking go like, well, hey, let me go with you.
Nobody ever jerks my dick, makes me go. It's like, I'm like, okay, but I don't, half the time, I don't know that Bradley actually goes.
Anywho, next brewery.
Next brewery on this list is the
Coop
Dead Armadillo.
Oh, they're good beer. Lately, they've been off the radar for me, mainly because one of their workers, since we're roasting people, beer is okay. That dude deleted me from Facebook for saying, when is White History Month? Anywho.
Is this the one that...
Travis from Dead Armadillo is cool as
fuck. No, yeah, Travis is a good dude.
So I guess since we're going to bypass that one, our next one is Elk Valley.
John's been a dude I've known probably the longest since I've been doing beer reviews. I messaged them about 5 years ago, maybe 6 years ago. Hell, maybe even 7 years ago. Asking about their beers, the experimental IPA. It's been a long... I started talking to John before I even started talking to some of the Rough Tail folk. So, and they kick out some good beers. I like their stuff. Brad and Casey just did the Pumpion. John's always... I probably spent the most time with John than I have with almost any brewery owner. So... Casey.
John is the very first brewery owner I ever met.
Oh yeah, we met him up at that bank in the parking lot. We sat and talked to him. I tried to let John go a few times, saying, I know you got things to do. I'm not trying to, keep you from what you're doing. But he just sat there and talked to us. He gave us a bunch of beers. Brad has an old Grizzly, 2014, I believe it is. We still have to review it. Yeah, we still got to review it.
We were just talking about that earlier.
Yeah, a 5-year-old wee heavy.
All right.
What's next?
Sorry.
You're just playing with his dick over there.
That's fine.
Jacked off while I was gone.
Yeah, cool.
But yeah, Elk Valley is another one of the ones, if you're doing Oklahoma Brewery Tour, basically that's not one that you want to bypass. Easy killer.
All right, what's next?
Hang on, let me get Casey's phone up here. Heirloom rustic ales. I've
Another,
never had anything.
yeah, that's another up by Tulsa Brewery, I believe. I had,
Yes, heirloom is considered as Tulsa on this list.
I believe I've had a couple of their beer. No, fuck, man, I can't remember.
I think you reviewed a couple of their beers and
No,
said
no,
you wasn't a big
no.
fan.
No, I don't think I've ever had anything from them canned. I've had stuff from releases, from like events. Anywho, I'm sure they got good beers. Follow them on Facebook and Instagram. I can attest to what they kick out. Honestly, I can't remember. When you've had almost 15 or 1600 different beers, there are breweries you just completely forget about.
Casey was fixing to goddamn do a desk pop right here in front of us.
Go ahead, fuck it.
No, fuck that.
You only got 2 air drums. Kill both of them.
Fuck it. Okay, so the next one, it says Oklahoma City, but I've never heard of Hubert Brewing Company.
Oh fuck. Okay. I've reviewed a few of their things. Their root beer was the worst fucking thing. No. Was it them? Maybe it wasn't. They had a beer called No Bama Brew. Me and Jesse reviewed it. It was old as shit and tasted like hell.
I've never even heard of that one.
No Bama, as in the 44th POS president. No Bama Brew. If you're watching this, you don't like Republicans or free thinkers, fuck off. What's next?
The next one is the one that I was thinking of when I said heirloom. This is the one you don't like. Lazy Circles out of Norman.
I've had 3 beers from them. They're stout. Didn't review it. That was a taster. Their NE IPA tasted like candy and shit. That got a bad review. That's up. And fucking something else. Something else that wasn't great. Google it. It was bad. There's been a few people I've seen posted in the Oklahoma Craft Beer Club on Facebook, which I've left for the 3rd time because I'm tired of fucking people being cocksuckers in that fucking group. If you don't like cocksuckers, join that group. You'll fucking see a shit ton of them. Yeah, there's no good beers come out of there that I've ever had.
What's after that one?
Ready for the next one?
Yep.
No, this ain't the fucking next one.
We're fuck.
After Lazy Circles.
Yeah, that one.
No. Oh, yeah. Marshall.
I thought you saying no.
I thought you were talking about the one you were waiting for.
This is a bittersweet thing to do.
I
Cody.
can't wait till we get to ours.
Cody from Iron Monk, Cody from Angry Scotsman went to Marshall. Me and Ashley went to Marshall this past weekend when we went to the Tool concert. 2 things they don't have. Any IPAs and stouts. They have a fucking list of about 15 different beers. None of them, not one fucking beer, is any IPA or stout.
Oh, well, that fucking sucks.
Not to say that they were bad. We had the 10th anniversary ale aged in Islay barrels. Good beer. 2 other American style IPAs is what I drank. I had 2 pints. I will say I left pretty buzzed, considering I hadn't had food that morning. So, I mean, they weren't bad, but fucking A, man, it's stout season. If it's past goddamn October 1st, you better have a fucking stout. And the thing is, you better have an NE IPA 24 fucking 7 365. Cody, if you're watching this, you better kick some faggots in the fucking nuts for not making NE IPAs. I got demonetized for saying faggots. I don't care. What's next?
Oh, Casey done put his phone down. He's juicing my vape for me.
Speaking of faggots.
Get the flat open. That was Marshall. Next is Mustang Brewing Company.
God rest their soul. I have one of their growlers in my living room floor because it's the only 64-ounce growler I got. They kicked out good beers. Their head brewer, Grosjean was his last name, I believe. I forgot his fucking first name. The reason I forgot it because the cocksucker deleted me from Facebook. Another one that's another Democrat. They had gas station beers. There was a reason they died.
Yeah, I can't say for sure that I ever had anything from them.
Session 33, I think, was their best seller, and it honestly didn't sell that great.
After that is New Era Fine Fermentations.
I have no fucking clue, good. No idea who the fuck they are.
It's a Tulsa brewery.
It must be like a winery or something.
Moving after them is Nothing's Left out of Tulsa.
Oh, yeah. They had some good beers. Their Fruity Pebble IPA was a decent beer. I reviewed one of their pale ales. I didn't like it. And they had one of the 10 best, or not say, I would say one of the best, one of the 10 beers to have at the Great American Beer Festival, D's Nuts. I did try that at Harvest Beer Festival. Fucking amazing. It's a peanut butter stout. Brad alone should fucking kick himself in the nuts for not just going there just for that beer alone.
Shit, Eric should have gave me his fucking tickets for it.
He got his money back. The thing is, people were trying to sell their tickets. No, all you had to do was email them and they give you your money back.
Yeah, I definitely should have went.
Yeah, Nothing's Left good. They had a pumpkin spiced lager or ale or some shit I reviewed last year. Really good. I did.
We had something from Nothing's Left the first time we went there because I remember you talking to that guy, the redheaded guy. That
the owner.
Is always in the Facebook pictures. We had something from them at the first Harvest Beer Festival we went to, and they were still like out of somebody's garage or something.
Yeah, I don't remember. I will say
I don't remember what it was.
That's one
thing I've had from them.
I did delete him from Facebook. Okay, I went through a phase on Facebook where a lot of these brewery owners or workers were only using Facebook for business, and that's the only reason they're using their profile. So, gone they went. I don't have time to look at their 13 posts a day.
All right, well, up next we have Prairie Artisan Ale.
Fucking terrible. Fucking suck ass. Terrible, worst brewery in the world. Honestly, they are the number one in the state. They are the -2 in the state because they have just surpassed 1, went straight to 0 in the negative. They cannot do a fucking bad beer to save their life.
I've never had anything from Prairie that I would say I wouldn't drink again.
The only thing
I thought you were being serious. I was about to fall out of my fucking chair.
The only thing I've ever had from Prairie that was bad was something I've willingly known was bad because it was a year out of date.
It was a what?
That was a year out of date.
Oh.
Anywho.
Prairie is so fucking crazy that they have their membership that you can buy into, and then they sell fucking $5,000 barrels of beer.
Yeah.
And they probably have a waiting list, probably would guess probably 7 or 8 years long to get on their membership deal.
Yeah, if you want a barrel of beer, they will take I forgot which stout base they use. It might be the Noir. And you let them know what the fuck you want in it. You want macaroons? You want your cat's butthole. They will scrape your cat's butthole and put in it. Yeah, whatever you want in it. Pumpkin spice, fucking cherries. It doesn't matter what you want in it. They will make it, and they will make a special label and a special name for you. And if your shit is good, you can sell one bottle of the 400 or so you get for $100.
Yeah, I've seen some of them. There was somebody that was having a wedding. I don't remember what that beer was called, but the whole barrel went to the wedding party. Nobody got any of these bottles. Well, somebody that went to the wedding was selling their bottle because you got one as like a wedding gift or whatever.
Yeah.
I think that one bottle sold for like $175 or $200, something like that, for one 12-ounce bottle of beer.
Yeah. Prairie is honestly number one, with American Solera second.
Next up, we have Red Bud Brewing Company out of Oklahoma City.
No.
Never heard of that one.
Nope.
Renaissance out of Tulsa.
Yeah, me and Jesse reviewed some of their stuff. T-Town Brew Dude on Instagram was one of their... I believe he's a brewer? Canner? Dick Toucher? Something? Oh, I've known him for quite a while, but he never really posts much about Renaissance. Their stuff is good. I've had it, so nothing bad about them.
Casey's going to do the next one because he's super fucking excited about this one.
This next one, guys. goddamn 2-pump chump right here, boys. I'm telling you, this is Steven's favorite goddamn brewery, Rough Tail Brewing Company.
Alrighty. I'm going to start first. Fuck Casey, fuck Brad. I'm going to start first. Guys, I want to show you something. I got a new target.
We'll see if you can find that.
Brad, I got a new target. AR 500 for 500% can suck my fucking ass. The next time I go out shooting, I might just take this. Fuck them. The thing is, they kick out good beers. So they used to when Matt was with them. But now it took 3 fucking minions with one leg shorter than the other and a chromosome extra than any other motherfucker in this world. Fuck Rough Tail now going on. It's taken 2 years past what it should take to open up another brewery. They used to kick out good beers. Look at the fucking reviews. I guarantee you, no other brewery in my fucking playlist has any more reviews than Rough Tail. Correct? Correct?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I guarantee it.
But then Matt had to leave and go to American Slayer. And Blaine, you're a great dude. I hate to throw you under the bus. Your lighter half, he'd leave me for Facebook anyway. So let's go.
Next one's Stone Cloud Brewing Company.
Joel. I've known him. All right. I've known Joel for a very long time. I'm not going to say how long. It really doesn't matter. It's not like me and him kept in touch. My dad used to work for his dad. Let's just stick with that. That's not the reason I'm saying Stone Cloud does not kick out bad beers, because they do not. Everything from Stone Cloud I've had has been great. I went to their grand opening, went to their first anniversary, went to their second anniversary. Patrick works at Stone Cloud. I did delete Patrick from Facebook. I once again went through a phase where I deleted a bunch of people where I just don't fuck with anymore. Not in a bad way. I just don't. 2020 elections coming up. Might as well. Whatever.
Fucking Trump, son.
Fucking Trump. Anywho, Stone Cloud kicks out good beers. Brad's taking a piss.
You got anything to say about Stone
I'm
Cloud?
not taking a piss. I'm standing by the fire.
Oh, his dick's cold.
He's cold.
Was your dick poking at your butthole?
I actually don't have anything bad at all to say about Stone Cloud. I
No.
really like their beers.
Well, we're reviewing breweries. We're not just saying bad shit about breweries.
Yeah,
Am I right?
me and Ashley went to Stone Cloud on their... Holy shit, that was turned down. Me and Ashley went to their Halloween thing they had going on. We donated some food and had a chance to get some beers. Didn't win. Actually, you know who did win? A fucking Sirens, what the fuck is called? Gigantic fucking bottle. Was it the Sirens or some shit? Titan?
Sirens of Titan or something like
and
that.
another little bottle. You know who fucking won? Jesse's fucking sister-in-law.
Huh.
Me and Ashley donated some food, had 2 entries in. She had 1. We didn't win shit. Oh well, we helped the homeless. Whatever.
I bought the Stone Cloud. The most expensive single beer I've ever bought was that Stone Cloud Powers Out.
Oh, the Powers Out was a stout? No. It wasn't Powers Out stout.
No, it wasn't. What the fuck was it called? It came in a little bitty fucking...
That's American
11 and a half
Solera.
ounce bottle.
Or no, fuck. That's a Vanessa House. Powers Out stout.
Yeah, that was Vanessa House. It came in like a little bitty 11 and a half ounce bottle, had wax on the top of it. It was a barrel-aged... A barrel-aged, like, wee heavy or something like that. I paid like $27 for this little bitty ass bottle of beer, but it was like 22% alcohol. It was fucking nuts. And it was barrel aged with raisins. It was fucking... I don't really like raisins, but I drank that beer.
Yeah, it literally had like a... After you cracked it open, it had like... You had like 6 days. Was it 3 days?
3 days. But I spread it out over the course of like 2 or 3 weeks.
It just lost carbonation. I mean, it didn't.
Yeah, I mean, that's all it was. It lost carbonation. It lost no fucking flavor at all.
Yeah.
I actually still have the bottle, but it's in storage, so I couldn't tell you what it is.
Yeah. Honestly, Stone Cloud kicks out great beers. If you go to their brewery, they probably have the biggest selection of beers. They probably got like 14 or 15 beers on tap. Next brewery.
What's after this?
Welltown Brewing Company out of Tulsa, Oklahoma.
Never been there.
Never been there. Never had anything from them.
I was friends with one guy on Facebook. I forgot his name. I might still be friends with him on Facebook. I probably not though. He was supposed to be the head brewer, and some drama happened, and he didn't end up being the head brewer. All I know is the dude who always posts shit on Instagram. I got tired of seeing it. I quit following my Instagram. He'd post this random bullshit. He was honestly too energetic for me, and I just couldn't handle it anymore.
So this list is falling way, way short because the Welltown was the very last one on
What?
there.
Really?
Yeah. I don't know. It doesn't say when the last time it was updated was.
Go back. I'll edit this shit out. Because we're missing these
All right.
motherfuckers. We're missing them.
Missing what?
Vanessa House.
Well, there's 43 breweries on ratebeer.com, and that's a lot more than what we just went
Yeah,
through.
yeah, go to that.
Get this one.
Yeah, because we definitely didn't have Vanessa House.
All right,
We
so
didn't
we're...
have the Network House. We're missing fucking Cross Timbers and...
Oh, yeah.
breweries. Was that cat that done that?
Yeah.
For some reason, Casey's AT&T is not working very good. 'Cause, yeah, we missed Twisted Spike. We missed shitloads of people.
God damn. All right, so apparently, internet's stupid.
Well, it's not my phone. It's Casey's. I'm using fucking Sprint service to do this video, and if it looks good, then they're doing okay.
Hey, what's your percentage at on your phone?
71.
Oh, fuck.
Hey, I'm going to tell you something. This goddamn, we're reviewing shit right now, by God.
I'm at 37. 1 second.
Are you,
Keep on
are
talking.
you using your fucking...
Keep on talking.
Well, I don't know. I'm back ready for these fucking breweries because I'm fixing to have to go through this list and try to catch everything we missed. Because this is a real list.
Let me see what more.
We got the fucking list ready to go now.
What the fuck? Okay.
All right, are you back?
All right, I had to plug in the fast charger.
The one that I got?
No, actual Samsung fast charger. All right.
That power bank is fucking legit,
Fucking A.
dude. If it wasn't for you, I wouldn't have one. If it wasn't for fucking alcohol, I wouldn't have one. My God, goddamn.
My guy. Hey, don't break that.
This is the one. That's not the one you got me.
Okay.
Did he get you one of the same?
He got me the same one that he's using.
Hey, you know where I got it?
Hey, I quit breaking glasses, goddamn it.
I got Brad one of these from a thrift store for like $1.30.
Fuck him. I probably owe him 2 glasses. That's it.
The only glasses you ever broke were Dakota's, not mine.
Oh, well, I owe Dakota glasses, but Dakota can suck my fucking nutsack.
You ready?
Okay, so I've got the
I got to pee.
all right, I've got
fuck.
the brewery list open, and I'm just gonna say a couple of names. If you have anything, you can stop me.
All right.
Beaver's Bend Brewing.
No.
Belle Isle Brewing.
Never heard of them.
I know where it's at. They're down off the Northwest Expressway by the Penn Square Mall. They have like a restaurant, and they don't distribute their beers, but I've never had any of them. Bricktown Brewery is a restaurant chain, so I don't think they really count.
They brew some beers, old son.
They do brew some beers. None of them are very good. Coach's Brewery out of Norman.
Never what?
Heard of it. The next one that I know that we both had beers from is Cross Timbers.
Oh yeah. Their Greenage, I think I've had a few of their beers.
I've had their American Pale Ale, I think is what it was. I don't remember what it's called though.
I forgot who made it. It was in the Brewers Union. It was like a mint something goes. I was not a fan of it at all.
I can't have any. I haven't had anything. Like I said, I think I've only had one beer from them, and obviously it wasn't very notable.
Okay. Yeah, the only reason I go to the Brewers Union is when new breweries come in. But if they don't kick out anything good my first time there, then I kind of suspect that the rest of the stuff they kick out is not going to be to my liking. So that's why I stuck with Cross Cannons, because the first stuff I had from them was good.
The next brewery on the list is Frenzy.
I have two of their glasses from the Patriarch when they did their release. Okay, guys, if you're watching this, Frenzy, your cherry IPA, Pink Thing was fucking amazing at the Patriarch, and then you guys said you perfected it at the craft beer festival. Me and the wife had it, and we didn't come back for seconds. It wasn't good. You killed the cherry. You destroyed it. It was not anything what it was supposed to be before.
The Pink Thing out of a can is the only thing I've ever had from them, and it was okay.
They didn't can it.
You had, so I don't know how it really compares. I didn't.
No, they got yeah, and then they got.
Oh yeah, I have had yeah.
Yeah, it was okay.
That's
I had an Angry Scotsman. It's pretty good. It was their first time they released beers on back when Angry Scotsman was back in their old little tap room.
I think that's when I had it too, because I met you and Ashley there.
Mm-hmm.
The next one is going to be Hanson Brothers out of Tulsa.
I've only ever had their hop, and back when I had it, it was 3.2, I believe. At least that's what it said online.
I haven't had it since they revamped it or upped the alcohol or however you want to say it.
I've never had any of their stuff since then, so.
Mountain Fork out of Broken Bow. I follow them on Facebook. I see lots of good stuff. They've got like a good ass looking restaurant.
Yeah. And
their tap room and shit, super nice looking. But I've never been there. Never had any of their beers. I know they have a few that's in distribution.
I believe I've had maybe 2 at the most at beer events. I've seen their shit everywhere I go. It's like a herpes sore. Fucking everywhere I look, there it is. But the thing is, I just don't see myself wanting to buy it. I don't know why. If it's like, psychic, if it's intuition, I just don't see myself wanting to have Mountain Fork beers. You know what? If you guys kick out some different artwork, if you kick out some different, different kind of beers, add some adjuncts to your shit. I don't know. The crumpet sounds okay, but I just don't really want to have it. They have a stout. Do a different variation of it or something. I don't know. I've never really had anything canned from them. I've never reviewed it. I don't ever find it in anything other than 6-packs, and I don't want to waste my money on a 6-pack if it looks like basic bitch beer. Sorry.
That's son.
The next one on the list that we haven't done is Pippin's Tap Room.
Nope.
In Tulsa.
Nope.
But I didn't know they brewed their own beers. I thought they were just like kind of like a craft beer style bar.
I never heard of them.
I've heard of them. We done Prairie. We talked about Renaissance, Royal Bavaria Brewery out of Oklahoma City. Never heard of it. Skydance.
They're out of the Brewers Union. Their stuff, me and Jesse, I believe, had the Razzo, Scissor Tail.
Their Razzo.
Yeah, the Scissor Tail. Okay. Yeah, they have a NE IPA, I believe. They lean towards the whole American Indian kind of naming. But the beers are, I wouldn't say bad. No, not at all. They're okay, but maybe change it up. Do something different. Don't stick to the norm.
The next one is the Willow's Family Ales.
I've heard of them. I've had their stuff, but don't believe I was a fan. It might have been at like a beer
I had
event.
like some sort of a coffee ale from them
Yeah.
that has like a family on the front of the bottle or something. I got from the discount rack. It was, I don't know how old it was. Like I said, it was on the discount rack, so I don't know how old it was, but it was okay.
Gay.
I've never heard of Thunder Brewing out of Oklahoma City.
No,
or
me
out of
either.
Tulsa, I mean.
No.
Never heard of that one.
The Thunder suck
Vanessa
anyway.
House.
Oh, yeah. Hey, speaking of Vanessa House, never heard of them, never had any of their beers. Me and Jesse had their stuff at Rough Tail. God rest their soul. Not that they're out of business, but they should be. Me and Jesse had a lot of Vanessa House stuff before they were ever actually in a brewery. We loved it all. They became a brewery. I actually walked by there today and didn't go in. I did go through 3 6-packs of the couch cuddling.
I still haven't had that one.
Good beer.
Me and Steven, when they first opened their own brewery, remember they had trouble with their labeling. And we were buying their double dry hopped. What was it?
Apparently, they're still having trouble with their labeling.
Yeah, but they had legal trouble with their labeling. What was that beer? Their double dry hopped what?
Oh, fuck. Broken Tile.
Broken Tile. Yeah,
we went through a
that shit
fucking
by the
case of it. We went through a
We
case
were
of
buying
it.
by the case for $14 a case.
Yeah.
And I think we went through like 3 or 4 of them.
We went through a full case between me and you.
I'm talking, no. I bought at least 3 cases of it. I may have only split one with you, but I bought at least 3 cases of it.
I mean, it was. Hey, does this make me look fat?
So, Vanessa House is the last thing on this list, and I still
What?
know this
Really?
is missing breweries.
Yeah, there's missing some.
we have
Honestly,
Cross Cannons hasn't been listed.
yeah, Cross Cannons. It depends on what you want to go for. It's hit and miss. I will say with Vanessa House, okay. Imagine this is Vanessa House. This is Prairie. About a block and a half away. And about a block this way is Twisted Spike. We didn't talk about Twisted Spike, did we?
No, they haven't been on the list yet.
Okay.
There it is right there.
Yeah, not been on one.
Vanessa House, me and my wife went there last weekend. Might have been 2 weeks. No, it was last weekend. When they had the whole Stranger Things going on. Great beers. Their bar staff is great people.
Shout out to Chelsea.
What?
Oh wait,
That's Elk Valley.
Yeah, she's at Elk Valley. My bad.
I did delete everybody from Vanessa House on Facebook because, once again, it seems like the Facebook profiles and so forth is nothing but business end, and my Facebook is strictly friends, people I hang out with, people I associate with outside of the beer reviews. So no hard feelings, but I was friends with everybody on Facebook from Vanessa House. But their beers, I can't say I've had one that was terrible. Everything I would say is worth the money. They do have their own tap room, like I said. They have actually, shit, I think I used it already. Yeah, I think I used it. I did. You buy 5 or 6 beers and get one free. That's how I got my extra 6-pack of the couch cuddling. So be careful on what beers you choose to be free, because this was a $16 6-pack.
this. So I've left the internet and kind of went to Facebook trying to see if there's anything that we've missed. And I know this Oklahoma Let's Talk Beer. We're on my phone, so I can't go to it. But I know on Facebook they have like a little deal here that kind of shows all the breweries. Elk Valley 405. We haven't talked about Vortex. Have you had anything from them?
Yes, but it's one of those breweries you're like, I've had their beers, but I don't remember what I've had.
Let's see. Is there anything else here we haven't talked about? We haven't talked about Iron Monk.
Iron Monk, fucking A. Here's the thing. Cody's left Iron Monk. I don't know who the brewers are now. I don't see any new shit kicking out. I've seen their Road Tripper IPA version 2. Version 1 was a fucking not worth talking about. 793 pounds of pineapple in 18 quadrillion gallons of beer. You're not going to taste it. Matt has left. Different Matt compared to Rough Tail. Matt is going to Dead Armadillo. So I don't know who's going to head their human resources. I don't know what the fuck you want to call it. Customer service guy, rep, whatever. I don't know who's going to head that. I will say when Cody was there, I got the vibe that the owners from Iron Monk were wanting to kick out beers that they liked. They weren't wanting to tap into any IPAs. They weren't wanting to tap into adjunct stouts. They weren't wanting to tap into anybody under the age of 30 on what the craft beer scene was wanting to have. Me being 38 almost, I would say I'm tapped into the guys under 30 on adjunct stouts. Brad?
I missed most of that. I was reading.
As we were talking about the semen flavor stouts, Brad is a hardcore work with both hands and bust a nut in a glass and call it good.
What?
Yeah.
Yeah, I missed basically everything you were saying. Just and like I said, I was reading. I'm trying to find other breweries we missed, but I'm going to go ahead and throw out there that we definitely missed Twisted Spike.
No, go ahead and continue with Iron Monk.
Iron Monk's the 9 was my favorite beer that I've ever had. The second time they kicked out the 9 was not very impressive at all.
Yeah. Hey, let me stop you. Let me stop you real quick. Thomas made half the batch of the latest 9. Well, I mean, I will say not the latest, but the re-release of the 9. He kicked out half the batch. Months went by. The new brewers kicked out the other half of the batch. And they poured them together, apparently. And it sucked. Watch the review.
Their habanero stout that they done was pretty fucking good.
Yeah.
Their barrel-aged version, I didn't fucking get as many of the good flavors out of it.
Wasn't that good.
I mean, I don't guess I really have a whole lot else to say about Iron Monk. After Cody left, it kind of went downhill for me.
Well, Cody and Thomas. Both of them together were like a Super Saiyan duo that would, interlock dicks and make the greatest beer.
Okay, so the next one we have, the only other one that I can find we haven't talked about is going to be Twisted Spike.
I haven't had any of their beer, honestly, since their first anniversary when me and Brad went. Nothing new.
I've had one since then, which is their Blood Orange IPA. I've had it on draft because I done won that giveaway where I got their 64-ounce growler filled, and that's what I got. It was super fucking good out of the growler. And then I bought it off the liquor store shelf. It didn't have a date on it, so I don't know how old it was, but it was mediocre as fuck out of the bottle.
What do you think about, this might seem sexist. You know where I'm going with this. What do you think about Twisted Spike since their latest customer service rep left about a year ago?
Their social medias went down a little bit for sure.
Yeah, she used to post, what was it, Twisted Tuesdays, and they do giveaways.
She used to do all kinds of stuff. I don't know exactly what she's doing now.
I quit following her on Instagram because
she works for one of the distributors.
Yeah, I quit following her on Instagram because once again, if all you do is you run your Facebook or your Instagram personal profile as a business, I don't have fucking time for that. Make a business Instagram or Facebook profile or a page. Then we'll see. But if you just want to run your Facebook personal shit and Instagram personal shit, I don't want to get spammed 14 times a day with look at this latest fucking skin enhancement cream that I found. I don't got time for that.
I think that's the last brewery that we have to talk about. That's the last one that I found that we haven't talked about.
All right. So this is a long fucking video, and it's going to be not edited. Sit through it if you want to find your favorite brewery or if you want to find your personal brewery on what we thought about it. I'm going to say, hey, let's run a top 5. I'll let Brad start first.
Prairie.
I'll let Brad start first. Top 5.
So top 5, I'm gonna do Prairie will be number 1, just because it's super local and easily accessible for me. If it wasn't going off of that,
I don't want to stop you, but let's say top 5 ever, not top 5 to date, just top 5. Since you started drinking craft beer, because that'll change it quite a bit for me.
Okay, so top 5 in Oklahoma, not based on where they're located, just based off their beers.
Yeah.
Number 1 is going to be American Solera. Or number 2 is going to be Prairie. Or number 3 is going to be Stone Cloud. 4 will be the Angry Scotsman. And I'm going to have to give 5 to Battered Boar.
Okay. Casey?
I'm going to go the same.
Okay. Mine's going to be completely different. Prairie number 1. I'd hate to say it, but Rough Tail number 2. American Slayer number 3. Battered Boar number 4. Angry Scotsman 5. And honorable mention, Cross Cannon 6.
I didn't throw Rough Tail in there just because of all the fucking issues that...
Oh, I mean, this is ever. Top 5 ever.
Tail. I mean, if you're doing top 5 ever, then I'm going to drop Battered Boar out, and my whole list is going to move down, and I'm going to go Solara.
3 Rough Tail.
I'm going to do Solara, Prairie, Rough Tail,
Yep.
Angry Scotsman, and then I don't remember what was right above.
So, I mean, if Rough Tail could start kicking out the beers like they used to.
Not be cocksuckers.
Basically, if
Guys,
they could just not be
they
so
are
personal with their social media.
They don't
I mean,
kick.
you're a business. Handle your social media like you're a business. Don't get butthurt because somebody says something on your business page and fucking delete their comment.
They
That's
fucking deleted my
stupid.
fucking comment. I forgot what it was on Facebook. Now that Brad that's the second time you've mentioned that I've completely forgot about it. And it wasn't even rude. It was like roasting. It was not even like calling them out.
It wasn't even like really being dicks. We were talking about it was on one of their release posts, and I don't even remember exactly what you said.
Yeah.
But they just fucking deleted our whole conversation because they didn't like what we were talking about on their business page.
Fucking Democrats is what it is.
If you're running a fucking business,
Goddamn fucking.
no, it didn't have nothing to do with.
It wasn't
Yeah,
political.
That's what they are.
It wasn't.
If they got their goddamn feelings hurt.
Yeah, they got their feelers hurt. Their feelers
They
were fucking
probably
bent back a
support
little
Beto.
bit.
Aaron fucking T. Bernie Sanders, fucking Beto supporting motherfuckers.
Well, both
They
of them's
did.
fucking
But
gone.
if you have a business and you post your fucking business-related shit on Facebook, you've got to take the good and the bad and leave it alone. You can't fucking delete what you don't like to see on there and expect people not to fucking talk shit about you. That's
Yeah.
not how it works.
They only want to show the good shit, not the bad shit.
The second thing that bothers me about Rough Tail. Okay, Blaine's a good dude. I keep forgetting the other dude's fucking name. What was his name? The other owner from Rough Tail.
You probably suck your dick.
Yeah, I don't remember.
Like he seemed.
I knew Matt, Chelsea, and I don't remember what the big buff guy's name was.
He wasn't buff.
No, I'm talking about the big fucking giant guy.
Oh no,
I'm not his goddamn-
that's KDH. He don't work there no more. He's going to be a PD.
That don't surprise me. He looks like a cop.
He's a good dude.
I'm pretty sure I've said that before.
Fuck was his name? Anyway, he seemed like antisocial as shit. He seemed like the dude that like was like a science scholar or some shit and like hung off in the back room and like just jacked off to like the protons and shit. Anywho. We're getting off on a whole nother fucking tangent. Welcome back to the 38-minute video. Anything else?
No.
Alright, fuck it. If you got any other breweries you want us to talk about, we can do it easily.
If you're a fucking Democrat, go suck a dick.
Or at least fondle some he-she genitalia. Let us know if there's any breweries we missed. We can talk about them. Yeah, we can talk about them, or we can talk about Casey's taint and how hairy it is. I gotta piss like a motherfucker because I'm a dude. I gotta piss out my dick. Anything else?
You're scratching it.
Nothing?
I think I'm done.
We good?
I don't have
Alright,
nothing
fuck it. We'll be
else.
seeing you.
My opinion doesn't matter.
No, we don't. Fuck off, Casey. Fuck off, Casey.
Goddamn.
Fuck off, Casey.
I'm gonna cry.